Hello there, good morning, everybody. This is Pastor Shibu John from Toronto, Canada, on the 14th of May 2025. This morning, we are going to meditate from the book of Daniel, chapter 3 and verse 5. Daniel, chapter 3 and verse 5. That at the moment you hear the sound of the horn, flute, lyre, trigon, psaltery, bagpipe, and all kinds of musical instruments, you ought to fall down and worship the golden statue that King Nebuchadnezzar has set up. Our focal point for today's meditation is surrendering to the will of God. You know what? Throughout history, music has been used to stir emotions and bring about a desired response. Here, the meaning of the long list of musical objects is more symbolic than literal. This passage in the book of Daniel notably repeats several phrases, including 4 copies of the same list of instruments. We read that in Daniel chapter 3, verses 5, 7, 10, and 15. In this 4 verses. This reminds, or let me put it in this way, evokes the legalistic oppressive nature of the king's commands. The wide variety of instruments also implies the large reach of the Babylonian Empire. To fall down in this context means to kneel or lay face down in an expression of humility. When the people hear every kind of music as a cue, they are to worship this idol commissioned by King Nebuchadnezzar. And this decree not only required physical submission but symbolized allegiance to the king and his deities. King Nebuchadnezzar felt that his kingdom was threatened. Loss of unity in the kingdom seemed to threaten all that he had conquered and acquired. In a dream, the Lord warned him of imminent loss if he did not yield to the Lord's true rulership. Being resourceful, however, King Nebuchadnezzar devised a plan to consolidate his holdings by uniting the people around a single religion, centering around a great golden image of Nebuchadnezzar himself. The golden image represents the idolatry that was prevalent in Babylonian society, while the refusal of the 3 men symbolizes the steadfastness of faith against the forces of idolatry and worldly power. The use of music to signal the act of worship highlights the importance of ritual and ceremony in ancient Babylonian society. The question here is, how often do we operate with the same mindset? We feel a need, we have a fear, a relationship between a relative or a superior or a colleague is slipping away, and we need a friend, we are alone. And what do? So often we clutch, or I would say, we grab. Our fear of isolation or loss often produce or elicits a desperate clutching response in our relationships. And you know what? God wants fulfilling relationships for us, not gained through manipulation or clutching, but through yieldedness to His ways, His plans for our lives, and His word. In our relationship with God, are we grabbing or clutching or yielding? Think about it and make a firm decision to yielding to the heavenly call and verdict. Let's always focus on that. Have a very blessed day and God be with you.